You're spellcasted. Abracadabra, motherfuckers. You should have never clicked on this video. I got a spell on you now. A spell of love, though. I love y'all. It's a love spell. A spell of good fortune, blessings, and abundance. How you like them apples? Because, see, a lot of you ignorant motherfuckers have this mindset and this belief that magic and witchcraft is evil. That's the devil. You know? We're going to settle this shit right now. I am anonymous. A magical master who is at war with the 100 or so year old spellcast, evil spellcast of Aleister Crowley. And I am equivalent to what you would say, this battle is equivalent to what you would say Harry Potter versus Lord Voldemort. If you ever seen the movie. Well, what is it that I'm saying with this shit? Intentions. Intentions is key. Intentions is one thing. The craft is another. Lord Voldemort and little old Harry Potter both used magic spells with a magic wand. But they delivered two different results. One is evil, the other one is righteous. So I think that in it of itself proves the fact and the point that magic, witchcraft, Wicca, whatever you want to call it, the craft, the science to practice is not evil. It's a science. It's a practice. It's a craft. That's all it is. It's not evil. The intentions of the practitioner, however, is a different story. Okay? So, this evil dickhead over here might put a spell on you for your hair to fall out. And I may come with a spell to reverse that spell. So one spell is evil, the other spell is righteous. White magic versus black magic. This ain't going to be a long rant. It's going to be a really short one because it's really common sense. Now, magic, voodoo, witchcraft, Wicca, whatever you want to call this shit, is ancient as fuck. And it goes way back. You could say the ancient Kemet, Egypt. And the so-called black people ruled. It's our practice. And we know it very well. And it has been taken away from us. and replaced with religion and shit, and been put as if it's evil and demonic, so you can stay away from it. The ugly Baphomet, which the Baphomet is just a statue or an object, or you could even say a relic. You might even say a talisman. But what in the world is so evil about the Baphomet? Explain. He's pointing up and pointing down, representing as above, so below. That's not an evil principle, which y'all think it is. He's a hermaphrodite goat, representing masculine and feminine energies, positive and negative. The law of gender. I mean, the 7 hermetic principles is depicted by the goat. You've got the, what is it called? The cartouche, where you have the serpent circling around the staff like you'll see on the ambulance in the hospitals. That's not evil. That is that's representative of your Kundalini energy, which is a serpent energy that ascends up your spine to energize your chakra system. That's what you'll see on the goat. That's not evil. His head makes up a 6-pointed star. Well, if you study sacred geometry, that's not evil. I don't see what's so evil about this shit. Okay, he's ugly and looks demonic. Well, that's by design. Because the science is simple, it's beautiful, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a science that we all need to learn. Why not learn the science? Why not learn the ancient sciences of what you might call Tahuti, Thoth, later on in Greece, known as Hermes Trismegistus, right? The man who authored the Kabbalion, that it's a book that you all should be aware of. Anybody who's interested in tarot card readings, you would find the magician. He's holding up one hand to the air. Let me look it up as I speak. Okay, there goes the magician. The magician tarot card shows or represents as above, so below, because he has the wand pointing up to the top and his other hand pointing to the bottom, with an infinity symbol above his head. Okay? The chalice and the 5-pointed star on the table, the sword, all that stuff is symbolic. But let's go back to... Are you there? Yep, I think everything is good. Yep, it's still recording. The 7 hermetic principles. Let's go through them real quick. I don't have them memorized. I used to at one point. The principle of mentalism. The all is mind and the universe is mental. These are powers that humans have that that's been kept from us. And they are using the shit against us. Okay? Through the dark magic spells of Aleister Crowley. Through his Hollywood A-listers. I say that for a reason. Hollywood A-listers. What is an A-lister? An A-lister is a follower of Aleister. Aleister Crowley. A-lister. Aleister Crowley. Put it together. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. The second principle. The principle of correspondence, which is as above, so below. As above, so below. This principle embodies the truth that there is always a correspondence between the laws and phenomena of the various planes of being and life. So you got a tree, you got the foliage at the top, and the root system under the ground. Excuse me. As above, so below. What you see above, you will find below. As within, so without. Okay? Is there water in the planet? Yes. Is there water in you? Yes. Okay, let's see. The principle of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. The principle of polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Say it again. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Cold and hot is opposite in nature. Is identical in nature, or is opposite really, but by degrees, I should say. It's differentiated by degrees. From 0 degrees to 100 degrees, cold to hot. The principle of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. Okay? All things rise and fall. Are we witnessing the fall of the United States corporation? The pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. Number 6, the principle of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Everything happens according to law. Chance is but a name for law not recognized. Nothing happens by chance. There are many planes of causation, but nothing escapes the law. And finally, the principle of gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Gender manifests on all planes. And so these 7 principles is what you'll find on that goat. That's why it's a hermaphrodite goat. It represents gender. It also represents polarity to a degree. He's pointing up and down. That's all, as above, so below. That would be the principle of correspondence. I mean, come on. Why is that evil? What makes any of that evil and dark and demonic and satanic and Luciferian? It's not none of that, y'all. It's like chemistry, just a higher science. It really may fall under metaphysics because you need to utilize the energies of the universe and the environment. The moons and the stars and shit got to be aligned for certain spells to take place, etc. Get away from the mindset of the craft being evil. Study sacred geometry. Study the Kabbalion. Expand your mental powers, y'all. Don't remain in the same place mentally as the powers that be would like to have you. This is why these things are hidden and not taught in school. These are ancient principles that was given to humanity by the ancient black man. So now the modern, current day Caucasian is hiding it from you and using it against you. to the Hollywood A-listers, etc. The media, you know what I'm saying? The news, TV shows, movies. Everyone is under a spell. Yet everyone has the power to overturn them spells. But they don't know the principles to do so. Well, you start with the Kabbalion. Magic and witchcraft. Is a witch evil? Is a witch an evil bitch? Not necessarily. That's really just a title for someone that knows magic and shit. So that witch bitch could actually be a benevolent being and bring fortune to your life with positive spells while you're over there thinking that she's an evil bitch. Because witch, wizard, warlock, these are just titles. Has nothing to do with evil or good or nothing, no satanic, none of that. That's some ignorant shit for y'all to be thinking, man. It's just a title. Doctor is a title. And there's evil motherfucking doctors out there that would kill your ass. In fact, 90% of them motherfuckers are evil. And they're in cahoots with the pharmaceutical companies. Who are pharmacy techs. Another title. Or pharmacist, you should say. Another title. Doctor, pharmacist, witch, warlock, attorney, Christ, mother, king, president. These are all titles that represents something that you do. Mom is the highest title because none of you motherfuckers got a pussy that's in all actuality a Stargate specifically designed for the transmission of humanity from the spiritual realm. It is what it is. That's what's called the Vesica Pisces, the universe, the womb of the universe. Pussy kills and pussy gives life. Lots of motherfuckers in jail for all because of pussy. Lots of motherfuckers in the grave. All because of pussy. Conversely, lots of humanity in existence. Lots of people around the world. Billions of people in the world, on the planet, on planet Earth. All because of pussy. That's magic in it of itself. Is that evil? No. Unless you bring an evil dick into the world. Like Aleister Crowley's mother. She brought an evil dick into the world. Not because his science is, not because the science that he practices, but because of his intentions and his dark magic. Involving SRA and all this shit. His orgy, semened up ass tarot cards. He calls himself the evilest man in the world or some shit like that. There's another woman named Madame Blavatsky. See, Aleister Crowley is OTO. Didn't I say that this was going to be a short video? Damn. So much to talk about magic and such. OTO. Ordo Templis Orientis. The LIMA is the teaching, I believe. I'm not on Google. I'm just freestyling off the head. I was on Google when I was talking about the Kabbalion and the 7 Hermetic Principles. Madame Blavatsky, her teachings is the LIMA. No. I believe Aleister Crowley's the LIMA, and she is, I'm not going to pull up YouTube or Google. The LIMA, and I'll put it up. Because I want to know. I forget. This is just old shit, man. I've been doing all this shit for so many fucking years, man. Like, I be forgetting this shit, man. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Let's see. Aleister Crowley. What was his teachings? Aleister Crowley, the dickhead. Teachings is it the LIMA? I'm gonna tell you right now. Magic occultist practitioner. He called himself the Beast 666. What was the practice? The Book of Thoth. You had a book called the Book of Thoth, the Diary of a Drug Fiend, the Book of the Law. Shit. Occultism, Rosicrucian. The original Rosicrucian were black. He falls under black motherfuckers. Somehow. From the past. Let me see. Hold on a second, y'all. I have to figure this shit out. But as I look at the LIMA, he's the LIMA, yeah. He is the LIMA. It says that he was an English occultist, ceremonial magician, poet, painter, novelist, and mountaineer. He founded the religion of the LIMA, identifying himself as the prophet entrusted with guiding humanity into the Aeon of Horus in the early 20th century. He's a Caucasian, so just with that said, in and of itself, no, you are not the guidance of shit, but demonic shit. Now let's go to Madame Blavatsky. What was her teachings? I forget. Madame Blavatsky. The LIMA, he was the LIMA, and she was. These people were like late 1800s. Madame Blavatsky, Theosophy. So he's the LIMA and she was Theosophy. That's what it was. She was a Russian philosopher and author who co-founded the Theosophical Society in 1875. She gained an international following as the leading theoretician of Theosophy. She, amongst others, to include possibly Aleister Crowley, I've heard, not sure. Studied under a guy, an ancient mystic. I wouldn't say ancient, but maybe you could say ancient. But he came in the early 1900s. Existed around the same time as these two assholes that I just mentioned. Except he was a black dude. Or no, he wasn't a black dude. If you looked at him, you would assume that he was a black dude. This gentleman's name was Noble Drew Ali. There's a guy named Peter Moon that speaks on this. And, yeah. They all respected him. But when you're dealing with magic and you're dealing with any of that kind of shit, you're dealing with ancient Kemet, man. Thoth, Tahuti, Hermes Trismegistus, same person. He's Egyptian. If you go back and watch Gods of Egypt, which was totally whitewashed, you'll see that Tahuti was the guy with the blue brain that was like gold, that was like freaking like it was what his brain was like blue, like you could see his brain, and it was like shiny all the time. He was like the smartest dude in Egypt. They actually depicted him as a melanated person. They got that part right, but they had Horus and everybody else as some old hybrid Caucasian. Magic, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it, is not evil. It is you who are the evil motherfucker. They want to use this shit for evil means. But I am a righteous, melanated wizard who remains anonymous, motherfuckers. And one day I shall be revealed. Oh, don't get it twisted. I will be revealed. Just not right now. Peace.